world doesn't stay quiet. It talks through signs, coincidences, and small hints. It doesn't speak loudly but gently, hoping we'll pay attention. As you go through life's ups and downs, these little hints from the world help show you the right way. When something important is going to happen, the world often gives clear signs to prepare you. 1. You lose interest in what once brought you joy. When things that used to make your life exciting start feeling dull, it's not just a random feeling, it's a big sign from the world. As you grow and change, your likes, goals, and even friendships might change too. You might start questioning things you've always done, like your job, relationships, or hobbies. This change isn't something to be scared of. It's like an invitation to try something new. The world is guiding you away from what doesn't fit you anymore, towards something different. If you used to enjoy something a lot but now feel bored, it's like a blank page telling you to try new things. Maybe you always liked painting but now feel stuck. This could be the moment to try photography and discover a whole new way to be creative. If you're not as interested in things you used to love, it's not a problem. It's like the world is saying, hey, look this way, there's something new for you. So it's okay to explore new directions, try new things, and get ready for exciting changes ahead. 2. You feel anxious when you can't put your finger on why you feel anxious. Think of it as a message from the world that things are going to change. Before something new happens, you might feel a bit restless or have trouble sleeping. Your feelings tell you that something important is coming. Instead of ignoring them, it's good to accept them. These feelings are like signals, not something bad. If you let yourself feel them, they will eventually calm down and you'll understand things better. Pay attention to your body. It knows a lot. If you feel tired, take a rest. If you feel scattered or unfocused, try spending time in nature. Taking a slow walk near trees or a river can help you feel better. Nature relaxes your body and mind. While walking, take deep breaths and let go of any worries. Remember, feeling anxious doesn't always mean something bad will happen. Sometimes it means you're about to make important changes. The world is getting you ready to get closer to your dreams, to push your limits, and to become a newer version of yourself. 3. You don't mind the do's philosophy. It encourages us to be flexible and adaptable, like water, letting go of grudges and finding peace. When old hurts stop affecting you, it means you're starting a big change. Forgiveness isn't just about others, it's about freeing yourself. It's like clearing away old feelings to make room for new experiences. When you let go of past hurts, it's like shedding old skin. You feel refreshed, lighter, and stronger. Instead of focusing on the past, you look forward to new opportunities. This change matters because where you put your attention, your energy goes. By forgiving, you get back that energy to create a better life. Instead of dwelling on old pain, you learn from it. It's like turning tough times into valuable lessons. You start caring more about yourself, moving from reacting to things to taking charge of your life. The Stoics had a good point. The best way to get back at someone who hurt you is to be nothing like them. By letting go of your past and choosing a better path, you're not just growing, you're going beyond old limits. 4. You want to be alone. In a world that often values staying busy and being around others, suddenly wanting time alone might feel strange. But it's a clear sign that something inside you is changing. When being alone feels not just okay but good, it means you're about to change in a big way. Being alone isn't about being lonely. It's like finding a peaceful space. It lets you relax, think about things, and understand yourself better. When you spend time by yourself, you might realize that you're good company for yourself. Feeling comfortable with your thoughts often happens before a big change in your life. It's like the world is giving you time to think about where your life is heading before you take the next step. Meditation can make alone time even more helpful. It lets you go deeper into your thoughts and feelings. It helps you step back from quick reactions and understand what you want and need. By quieting the noise around you, you can hear what your inner self is saying. Try spending 20 minutes alone each day, meditating. After a while, you'll start to see what's truly important to you. It helps you see clearly what you want in life, in your relationships, and in setting your limits. This gets you ready for the changes coming your way. 5. You feel like your life is falling apart. When it seems like everything in your life is falling apart, it's normal to feel lost and unsure. What you once knew might feel like it's disappearing, making you wonder if anything was ever stable. But think about this quote from the Tao Te Ching. New beginnings can look like painful endings. When things seem to be breaking down, it's not the end. It's making space for something new that fits better with who you're becoming. It's like a forest fire that clears out the old, making room for new growth. When things get chaotic, it's not the universe punishing you. It's rearranging your life for a fresh start. While you're going through tough times, you'll see how strong you are. You might find strengths and abilities you didn't know you had, waiting for the right moment to show up. Think of it as life trimming away what's not working to make space for new beginnings. Even when things are crazy, try to stay focused. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said. You can control your mind, not what happens around you. If you remember this, you'll find strength, like a strong tree that bends but doesn't break in a storm. 6. Friendships start to fade. When you notice that your circle of friends is getting smaller and the connections you used to cherish aren't the same, it's a bit like outgrowing a pair of old shoes. Those friendships were great once, but now they either don't fit well or have worn out. It's not a loss, it's change. Think of it like a garden where some plants thrive while others don't. If you keep focusing on the ones that aren't doing well, you might miss the chance to grow new, healthier plants. Sometimes life shows us it's time to move on, to make space for something new. Pay attention to how these friendships feel. Are you staying just because it's familiar, even if it's not taking you anywhere? Letting go is a way to take care of yourself. It creates space for friendships that make you feel good. So, if conversations feel forced, meetings are rare, and you feel distant from old friends, it's okay to let things change. Letting go doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care more about your happiness. By doing this, you're like a snake shedding its skin, making way for new connections that match who you're becoming. 7. You don't fear making mistakes. Life isn't a set plan. It's more like trying out new recipes in the kitchen. When you're scared of making mistakes, it's like a chef afraid of using new spices. But when you accept your mistakes, you become an expert, improving your recipe each time something goes wrong. Just like a sculptor shaping a block of marble into art, your mistakes shape you into a better version of yourself. A relationship that didn't work out isn't a loss, but a lesson in what a good relationship should be. A mistake at work doesn't define you. It helps you become better at what you do. And a bad investment isn't a failure. It's a lesson you learn from. It's like being a sailor navigating rough seas. If you never face a storm, how will you appreciate calm waters? How will you become a skilled sailor? Life's waters are always changing, and an experienced sailor knows that facing storms leads to discoveries. So if you're not afraid to make mistakes, see it as a sign that you're about to change. When you stop seeing mistakes as failures, but as chances to learn, you open doors to new opportunities. You're not just getting by, you're thriving because you understand that every mistake teaches you something valuable in life's lessons. 8. You notice patterns. Think of life as a big puzzle. Sometimes finding the next piece can be tricky, but then you start noticing certain colors, shapes, or patterns that appear more than once. Similar to a puzzle, your life might be showing you repeated signs or echoes, pointing you to the next right step. It's like hearing the same song on the radio or finding conversations that connect to what's on your mind. These aren't just coincidences. They're like a chorus in your life's soundtrack, a recurring theme in your story. Think of these repetitions as clues left by the universe to guide you, like breadcrumbs on a trail showing you the way. What should you do when you keep coming across these echoes? Slow down, pay attention, and observe these patterns. They're like a secret code meant for you. When you're puzzled about what these signs mean, take time to meditate, clear your mind, and listen to your inner feelings. Your intuition acts like a compass and will help you understand these messages. So, if you notice these echoes, it's the universe telling you that you're on the right path. Just keep following these signs. 9. You enjoy and appreciate little things. It seems like you've described a shift from a fast-paced, goal-oriented approach to life to a more slow and mindful perspective, focusing on enjoying the present moment. Previously, life was like speeding through a river in a fast boat, aiming for exciting destinations. But now you prefer a slower journey in a canoe, appreciating nature's beauty, small details, and tranquility along the way. You've started finding joy and gratitude in simple things rather than chasing external thrills. This change in priorities indicates a deeper, more meaningful way of living. Instead of valuing big accomplishments, you cherish the fleeting yet valuable moments that make up your life. As you embrace simplicity, you attract experiences and people who share this inner shift. If you're drawn to life's subtle gifts, it suggests that a significant change is coming your way. These signals hint that your life is going through a profound transformation. Whether you're feeling disconnected from the past or finding joy in simple pleasures now, remember that change is normal and often leads to newfound wisdom and contentment. Pay attention to these signs, understand your feelings, and don't be afraid to change your path. The universe is always guiding you towards what's best for you. Thank you for engaging. If this message resonates with you, consider supporting our channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with others who might find it helpful. Your support means a lot to us. Until next time.